What's up everybody, I'm Seth Fowler, and as a lot of you guys know, I love to design shoes. And I actually just finished up a stream on Twitch where I was mashing up two sneakers that you probably wouldn't expect. And I just enjoyed mashing up those sneakers so much that I decided to make it an ongoing series. So I recorded that Twitch stream and I've cut it down for this YouTube video today. So moving forward, the whole idea behind this series is to take two sneakers that might go together or might not go together, usually two random sneakers, and mash them together into one sneaker that may look good, it may look like crap, we're just having fun with it. Of course, because this is a new series, I would love to know your thoughts and suggestions on how the series can improve and what I can change about it to make it more fun to watch. And if you would like to be a part of this series, like involved in that Twitch stream chat, make sure to follow me on twitch.tv/Seth Fowler because that's where this series is going to be filmed. In this Twitch stream, I let the people in the stream chat decide what the two sneakers would be, and you guys picked some pretty out there choices. Seriously, I would love to know your thoughts on this new series, and I think at the end of this video, what we came up with was actually not too bad. I'm pretty impressed with how nuts it came out. So without further ado, enjoy. It looks like the crowd has chosen a Balenciaga Croc. I don't know what to think of that, but you guys seem to be about it. Jonah says, do it. Big Brain says, do it. I guess we're doing it. There's a lot of people who are saying go for it, and originally we had some ideas like, I don't know, Yeezy 500 Air Jordan 13 and some other crazy stuff, but I think Balenciaga Croc is going to be the wave. So we're going to start this off. I guess the Croc has to be the base, right? You can't really layer a Croc on top of a Balenciaga. Or maybe you can. Let's try. Let's try two different versions. So let's do one, which is just, this is a Chinatown Market Croc, by the way, and I've worn it. Whenever I, go to the store down the street, I wear it. It's not the best look in the world, but it works. Let's try this. Let's try two different versions. Let's try a version that is a Croc like over top of a Balenciaga, and a version that is a Croc with like a bunch of different outsoles. I feel like that would be the way that these two sneakers would be mashed up. Atomic says, if it's Balenciaga Crocs, the Croc should be the base, but two versions are probably the way to go. Cool, we'll do it. So let's start with two versions, and then we'll pick our favorite and move forward with it. Okay, this is gonna be the Croc around the Balenciaga upper, I guess. I've never actually drawn a pair of Crocs before. Oh man, okay, well, new experience. Good enough. Okay, then I gotta throw the Balenciaga in there somehow. I've got a picture of a Balenciaga up over here so I can sort of see what I'm dealing with. Balenciaga kind of comes up like that. Kind of does something like that. And then I guess the Croc just kind of forms around it. I'm going for the Balenciaga, which one is this? It's the one with three soles, the Triple S, that's what it is. I just realized Triple S stands for triple sole. I can't believe I didn't put that together until just now. That's not a joke either, I just figured that out. Okay, so we'll start with the Balenciaga Triple S, and then go from there. And I'm just kind of messing around with some of the shapes right now, so it's gonna look really messy until I work everything out. And even then, it's probably still not gonna look great. It doesn't look that nuts right now, I'm gonna be honest with you. It really doesn't. I mean, it's like the proportions are a little off, but I mean, it's gonna be off. It's a Croc, you know? Man, I'm mad at how like normal that looks. Or how close it looks to the actual Balenciaga. Okay, oh, you know what I forgot? The most important part. I gotta add the punch outs on the toe for that breathability. They won't actually be real punch outs, I guess. They'd be more just like indentations. Wow, Seth woke AF from Easier to Pronounce Alex. We can try and do something like the Just On Jordan with 10 different shoes mashed into it from Cardi B Vascular. Here, I'm gonna drop the opacity of this guy. Let me make sure it's also centered. I'm also gonna stretch it because I feel like it's a little too smashed. There we go. That's kind of close, I guess. How's that look? How do you guys feel about that? That's a nuts looking shoe. Kind of like the Adaptorachis. You're not wrong. Oh man. Now we're gonna go in and clean this guy up. Good, actually, that line came out in one perfect shot. It doesn't usually do that. We're gonna have to take some creative license with this because it's not exactly a Croc, this part, but it's gonna be kind of similar, I guess. So let me throw the strap in actually while we're at it. So the strap is weird because the strap is not a straight line like I had it. It's kind of really weird. It's you got your circle here. Is that too far? No, that's not too far in. I usually cheat and use Illustrator and throw in like a circle. There, that's good. That's good enough for me. Ridiculous, guys. It's ridiculous, but it doesn't look too far off. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not that crazy of a collab. Like I was thinking it was gonna be kind of nuts, and I thought that it was just gonna look ridiculous. But like to be honest, I could see something like this happening. I kind of can't believe it, but. That actually seems to be almost the right font too. It's kind of crazy. I mean, the outline isn't great. I'm going to go back in really quick and clean it up, but what do you guys think about that so far? How do you guys feel? Seems legit. From It's HK. Sushi Blade says, I never catch your stream. I'm so happy. Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Maybe if I got rid of this part. Maybe if that, because that's sort of what the actual Balenciaga has. It has like a little gap in there. Maybe that's the way to make it look more legit. No, we're keeping it. We're gonna make it look like a Croc. That's gonna happen. And then once we pick a concept to move forward with, what we'll do is we'll actually go in and we'll finalize it. Actually, while I'm at it, let me add some shading. Just a little bit so we can see generally how it would look. There it is. So I'm going to make this guy smaller, and then we're going to move on to the next concept. The next one we're going to do is going to be more of like a Croc, like this, with a bunch of different soles, which might not be the best look, but we'll see what happens. I mean, none of this is going to be that great of a look. So I guess we'll just go for it. Don't forget to name the layers. You're so right about that, Smites. You're so right. I hate that you guys can see the layers too. Damn it. Oh, man. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to combine all these layers. Merge layers. Triple S. That's what it'll be called. So this layer, I'm not gonna name it yet, but it's gonna be the other Croc. Okay, so again with this Croc shape, which is interesting because usually shoes, like their ankle opening is back here and like the back third, but for this one, it's straight up like a whole half of the shoe. I hope this is coming out right for YouTube. Like, I hope I'm not gonna finish this stream and look back at the stream and be like, yo, what the hell? I forgot to press record on something, or I don't know. We'll see. We will see. If this works out, I'll do more videos like this, but we'll just have to wait and see how it works out. Should the strap be on the front, or should it be kind of out in the back like that? Maybe it should be out in the back. So the strap kind of comes up on a curve like that, and then right about there, I think. Oh, it's shorter than I thought. Add the soles. Do you guys have any preferences of Balenciaga soles that you guys want to see on there? Can't imagine how unstable React Crocs would be, says Smites. Sushi Blade says, also now that I'm actually able to talk to you, I wanted to tell you that you were 1000% of my inspiration to start drawing sneakers. I got an iPad for graduation, bought an Apple Pencil, and went at it. I've been drawing a ton now, and I'm no pro, but I showed the Fashion Design Club at my uni, and they really liked them, so thank you for being so inspiring with your insane art. Thank you so much, man. That means the world to me. That's sick. I think I like the first one better, I'm gonna be honest. I think I like the Croc base better. And then being a Croc, of course, you got your holes on the top. Your kind of edge there. You've got your, we put holes through the front actually. Right there. There and there. And then there. How do you guys feel about that? Crocs Akai waffle sole from Smites. Those Crocs are gonna make you tall. Well, the Balenciaga Triple S's make you tall too, I think. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop the opacity again. I don't know which one I like better because they're both stupid. First of all, I don't know which one I like more, or which one I'm more willing to continue on with. I think I can get a Croc sponsorship out of this. I don't know if I've ever done a video on Crocs. I know I've done a video on Skechers. Pretty sure they don't like me very much, which is fine. I was being honest. I'd rather be honest and not like than lie and get free Skechers. I think this bottom one is the one that looks more like it's easier to understand what it is. Like the top one, it looks a lot like a Balenciaga, but you wouldn't immediately know that it was a Croc mashup. This one, you know that this is a Croc Balenciaga. There's no question. There's no question with this guy. I'm actually kind of liking how this shoe's coming out. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm kind of feeling it. I'm vibing with it. The Croc S or the Triple S Croc? You guys have a preference? 10 out of 10 mashup, Seth says. Sushi Blade 99. Is he using that large ass Surface computer? No, I'm using a Wacom 22 inch or HD 22 from 2012. It's an old boy. It was a good dude. It's really been there through thick and thin, you know. I like it. I would show you guys, but my camera's on a tripod, so I'd have to pull the whole thing out. It's just not worth it. Just Google Wacom, WACOM 22 HD, I think. Drop a 10 out of 10 would cop if you guys would cop in the chat. Or not. I understand if you don't want to cop because I wouldn't either. Actually, no, I would. I definitely would because I'd do a video on it and just clown on it and be like, yo, this shoe sucks. This is the worst. This shoe is ass. Now it's decision time, guys. Now we gotta decide which shoe you guys would rather go with. Which one do you guys prefer, one or two? Are you guys with the Croc S, the Croc upper with the Triple S midsole and outsole? Or are you guys more with the Balenciaga Triple Croc? Or the, what did I call it? Oh, just Balenciaga on the layers. But which one do you guys prefer, one or two? The chat's saying there's a lot of ones. Will says 1, iHolla says 1, Big Brain says 1, Saint01010 says 2, It's HK says 2, Cardi B Vascular says 2, Taco says 2. To be honest, I think personally I like 1 better, because I just feel like it's a more interesting... I guess if I had to wear one, I would probably wear 2, because it looks more like a normal shoe, but if I needed a shoe that looked like a Balenciaga Triple S Croc, I would go with 1. Smite says the 1's gonna get you the infamous Croc tan in the sun. That's true. We're going with 1. We're doing it because 1 I just feel like is a more fun concept. So I'll move these guys up to the top. I'm gonna do another version of the Croc S. I'm gonna bring him down here. Drop the opacity. How's that look on screen? The nice thing about this is that it's gonna be easier to sketch too because there's less craziness to do. So now I'm gonna do layer 1, which is gonna be on top of the Croc S copy. Drop the opacity. It's like really nerve-wracking having my layers visible for you guys right now, so you guys know exactly what I'm doing. Because that way, you guys can see how messy I'm being, or not messy in this case, which is great. So what's up, Ben? He hates being picked up. I'll put you back down, buddy. I'll put you back down. Relax, relax, relax. I think I made the this bump here like too extreme on my sketch. What color upper do you guys want to see on this Croc? Do you guys want, we should do green, neon green, because that's what Crocs usually are, right? It's HK, just subscribe with Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You're the best. What Photoshop brushes do you use? I use a lot of the standard ones, but I also have a sketch brush that I sort of worked out with some old coworkers. Can I go with this? Like that's almost Volt. It's not exactly Volt, maybe more yellow. There we go. That's more Volt. That's more Volt green. Damn, I hate that I like this. I hate that I'm kind of into it. Balenciaga. Let me erase this part. I didn't realize that was still there. There we go. Cool. What color do you guys think the rest of the shoe should be? Now let's do the... Let's go with the outsole. Let's make the outsole black as well. Or should it be a gum? What do you guys think? Gum outsole or black outsole? Let me know in the chat. How much do you think this would go for, says Jates? If it's Balenciaga, 700-800, black or gum. I got 2 for each. Just need one more. The next comment decides it. Gum. It's gum. We're doing gum. Okay, and we'll do sort of a, let's do like a sail color. Now, what do you guys think for the next part? Should that be like yellow? Or, I'm sorry, blue? I'm thinking like a weird like dusk, sort of dusty blue. Because on the OG one it's red. But I feel like blue goes better with green, so it won't be so Christmassy colored, you know? Cool. So that's the base colors in. Now what I'm going to do is go in. I didn't name any of these layers. I realize that, and I'm not too worried about it because I'm just trying to... I really should name these layers. Which one's this? I guess I'll start shading. Might as well, right? I will name these layers. Upper shade. You guys can actually see my bad spelling now, which sucks. Because usually I hide the layers. You guys can't see that. This is quick shading today. Not worrying about making it look photorealistic at all. Not that it would have, but it's all about quick shading. I wish you guys could see the drop-down menus. That's the one thing that kind of sucks about this program. About Streamlabs, you guys can't see the drop-down menus. Yeah, he said he's recording this to use later on YouTube. That's true. I'm going to use this later on YouTube, as long as everything works out, hopefully. I'm going to obviously edit it down, so it's not going to be however long the stream is, like an hour, 2 hours long, but it'll probably be like 20 minutes. Maybe I will add some herringbone. Oh man, I hate that my face is so close to the camera. I look sweaty as hell. Now, the last part that I'm going to shade is this middle part, this black part in the middle right there. Now we've got the general shading down. How do you guys feel about that? Do you guys like it? The Balenciaga Croc. I'm going to go in with some like outer lines, and then I think we're done. At this point, like, I feel like it's pretty much there. So I'm going to do the detail lines, the detailed outline. First I'm going to do the big thick outline, and then I'm going to do the detail outline. Maybe I should do the detail lines first. Let's do those first, actually. Get those out of the way. It's HK says, if I were ever going to wear a Croc, this would be it. I appreciate it. Cool. I think we're pretty much there, guys. Now the last thing that I'm going to do is add in the outer line, like that thick outer line, and then we're done. Straight up. Which is crazy. Can't believe it. We're finally at that point. I'm going to be honest. I really like it. I think it's nuts, but like in a good way. We've got the two different versions up here, this guy and this guy. And now, this guy. The final. I think we're pretty much going to wrap up the stream. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys really enjoyed this crazy Croc Balenciaga mashup. If you guys would like to see more videos like this, let me know in the comment section down below and in the stream chat. And let me know what other mashups you guys would like to see. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.